There's really only one social strategy that matters right now, and it's doubling down on success. If you aren't able to double down on the success you have, you're not going to be able to grow, especially not easily. And if you are able to double down on success, then you're going to see a lot of growth really quickly. So, what do I actually mean? Well, you're making all of these videos, and however well they're doing, you want them to be doing better. Well, it's really unlikely that all of your videos are doing the exact same level of well. If they are, it means that that's not working and you need to pivot completely or do something really new because we have the data. But if you have even a little bit of variation in terms of how your posts are doing, and that can be on engagement, it can be on views, whatever else, but you're like, oh, this one did do a little bit better, you need to double down on your next video. What was that video about? What did it look like? What was the hook? What were you doing? Recreate what you can and put that into your next video, because the algorithm gave you a report card and it said, we like this more than we like the other stuff. And honestly, for a huge amount of creators now, not only does the algorithm want you to double down on one video, it wants you to eventually become someone that makes that video over and over again. And that can either sound stifling or really freeing. Think about chef reactions, right? When he wakes up, he does not think, what video am I making? He knows exactly what he's going to make, and he knows it's going to do well because he successfully doubled down. For a lot of niches and newer creators, what the algorithm wants right now is for you to double down on one thing. It wants you to make one type of video over and over and over. So if you're making a lot of videos that you can't reproduce, it's going to be really hard for you to grow on here. And when you do get success, it's not going to be able to be capitalized on. For instance, I have a ton of filming equipment. I know if I laid out like 30 pieces of filming equipment and I went over every single one and how useful it is and whether or not I would buy it again, that video would probably do well because that's really useful. But I can't double down on that. Once I've shared all my video equipment, that's it. It cost me hundreds of dollars. I can't then buy 30 new pieces of equipment, use them for years, and post a video about that the next day. So when I think about launching a new video, I think, can I double down on this? So if you literally can't double down on it, or the thought of doubling down makes you sick and you're like, I would hate to make that content over and over again, I encourage you to think, what could I make over and over again? And really consider those your pilots that you're putting out into the universe, and you're going to see what pilot gets picked up by the algorithm. And as soon as it does, that's the channel that you're now making.